Okay, now we're excited about... Oh, yeah, thank you. It's only our second show here. We keep standing up.
Do you think maybe music might be able to get through to Saddam Hussein if we were to maybe try and communicate through song?
You never know what inspires, but no one's heard of him as yet. He's ducked out and there's no report.
I wonder what type of music he's listening to in the bunker right now.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah, Beatles songs backwards probably at this point or something, but yeah.
Todd, are you going to, let's see, we're about ready to bring up our next act. So before we do that, why don't I exit? You can do a couple of minutes up on stage. Did you want to do any commentary?
Sure.
Or is this a little bit out of order?
Sure.
Because we're anxious to get up, you know who.
Yeah, could you have me in my bucket? It's on the other side of the stage here. We'll compare our, we'll do our stuff. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, right out this way we can get that old bubbly thing. Yeah, there's the bucket. Yeah, I know. Thanks, John. Yeah, then we'll get Cliff up here. Yeah. So John introduced me before in my alter ego, so to speak. I am the BubbleMan. Right now I'm catching an incredible buzz. Okay, so I have the breath of a schnauzer. Look. It's the Good Witch of the North, Glenda. She's come to help us, bitch. Can I bum your cigarette before you put it out over that way? I want to do a great bubble impression for you. Thank you. What's your name?
Brenda.
Brenda.
Like John's wife.
Like John's wife?
Yes.
Wow, so does that mean you're asking John for like money? It's like blackmail. John, I'm your other wife? Oh, I was going to say, oh, see, I knew it was something in there. My impression of an ordinary LA air molecule. Michael Jackson in a Pepsi commercial. Oh wait, I'll do this one, you'll see. Premature. Life is like a bubble. You blow and you blow and you don't know what's going to happen. Michael in a Pepsi commercial. The mayor of Washington. First time, really. What? Oh, stop. He's a big guy. Brenda, do you want this back?
No.
Brenda, some people think that I blow these bubbles because I'm having a deep struggle with myself. Others think it's a deep struggle with society. And Brenda, some think it's a deep infatuation with Dolly Parton. Yeah. Brenda, how was your childhood, huh? How was your childhood? Good? Fabulous? Wasn't childhood easy, Brenda? Remember whenever there was a big debate or discussion, remember how you'd settle an argument? Not like America and Iraq. You wouldn't fight it out. Remember what you'd yell? Do-over. The ball was in, the ball was out, the ball was in, the ball was out. Do-over. Wasn't that a great way to solve things? Wouldn't that be great, Brenda, if we could do that in our adulthood? Yeah, you have a great day, just come home and go, do-over. You have great sex, do-over. Brenda, in my life, you have any sex, do-over. Yeah. No, now, Brenda, are you two like here hanging out like on a date? Kind of? Yeah. A cosmic date. So he's spacey? Yeah, I've been on those before. 20 years? You've been going on a date for 20 years? You must be broke and tired. That's a long date. You two like never want to go home? Your parents still waiting for you? Where are they? They're 20 years late. See, at least you got each other. How about me? I have to go through the 90s in this celibate mode. Thanks for bringing this night up over here. There you go, taking that levity statement. All right, so I'll take my mind off death. I'll take it off sex. You know what I do to take my mind off sex?
What?
I watch TV, Brenda. Yeah, and last week I was watching this TV show to try and forget about sex. I was watching Star Trek. Yeah, where Captain Kirk gets laid every other minute. Yeah, it's a real different show to watch when you don't want to think about sex. This episode, yeah, Kirk didn't have sex. This episode, it was Spock's turn. Amok time. Once every 7 years, Vulcans have the need to have sex. Yep. This means Spock is getting it more than I am, Brenda, which is really a frightening concept. Yeah, it was horrifying. He took control of the ship for Space Nookie. Well, it's the 90s. I could be hip. I could be with it. So, shake that thing. Ow! Oh, no, none of that. None of that. So, Brenda, do I have good lungs or what?
Oh, you have a mean bubble. Look at
Thank you. Brenda, can you say Todd? That's a big one.
Whoa.
Wow. So by now you can imagine this impresses chicks in bars, Brenda, huh?
Oh.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking. I'd probably do a lot of drugs, right?
No, I'm not. Never.
No, that's true, Brenda. I don't do drugs. No. Yeah, you remember Chief Daryl Gates had that thing? He wanted to shoot all casual drug users on sight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine L.A.? Hello. And you know what they got enforced in law now, Brenda? Did you see they have bike police? Did you see that over in Hollywood? They have police who don't cruise in cars or motorcycles. They actually cruise on bicycles now. It's really cool. They have baseball cards and the spokes of the wheels, and they bust you and take you off to fake jail. So Brenda, what do you think? Can't touch this. Look at Brenda. Who'd want to? No, thank you, because this is my fiance. Thank you. Right now, can we please have the live show going on stage? We're going to bring John back up in just a second, and we got a show set for you. Enjoyment, pleasure, pain, you name it. It's all going to be here. And we will heal the sick and the elderly. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring John Roberts back on the BubbleMan. Ow! Bim sally bim.
Thank you, Todd. Well,
I
thought we were going to get some bigger bubbles here, but maybe after.
Oh, yeah, after. Absolutely.
All right, well, we're going to bring up the next performance right now.
Yeah, let's sit for a sec. Sit for a sec.
Yeah, right.
Let's talk to you for a moment.
You want to ask me a question?
I want to ask John Roberts a question.
Okay, go ahead.
John, what size shoe do you wear? No, each week, you get to ask the questions here, so let's talk to you for a sec.
I used to sell shoes.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Women's shoes.
Women's shoes.
It was fun.
Yeah, I like to see the nice with a pair of women's shoes, so would I. I know the old lines he used to use, too. Yeah.
What were those?
And to have that job, you got to have soul. Thank you very much.
That's good.
And so, John, all of a sudden one day you just said, I'm done with the Hush Puppies, and I am going to become a major, showcaser of talent.
Oh, gee whiz,
How did it all begin?
Something, how things
did it
change?
begin?
Gee, Todd, how could you ask a person how it all started?
I know, because you weren't there when your life started, but...
God, that's been a long time ago. Our next performer may tell you a couple of things about that.
Been here
since back then, before we were here at the Fudge, and since I was selling shoes, how did that change? It's a funny story, but even when I was in junior high school, when you have your little albums or yearbooks and they say, this person will do this, and what are your goals, I wrote down that I wanted to have the Natural Fudge Cafe.
Wow.
Is that something?
That's a coincidence.
Is that something? But I didn't say natural fudge.
In my book, I wrote down, I'm going to kill the host of Wednesday evening at the Natural Fudge Cafe.
No, I said I wanted to own a nightclub. No, I don't know. I never really believed that, but I did, I guess. It's funny when they say you should have goals and you ask the children, well, think about your career day and think about your next 10 years down the road and why and what. I don't know. The more I always thought about that, the worse it got. I was never able to realize a particular focus or goal and try to achieve it in my life, I suppose. There are things that I
think you found it now. You may have found it.
Well, thanks for saying so, and we sure get a tremendous amount of satisfaction out of being here at the Fudge, and you're a part of it. All the talent here that's terrific is always a part of our satisfaction, as well as a part of our not aggravation, but of our work. It's a two-way street.
I'll be honest, aggravation.
No, we have to provide a service here, so that's
Absolutely.
an effort. And then, of course, by the same token, on the other end of the stick, we get the intimate satisfaction when it's on. Like the girl before us, Betsy Hall, everyone here tonight's been really good. And it was nice that our first guest, the comic and actor, Michael Lindsay, broke the ice pretty good with us.
Yeah, and it's Hollywood. It's nice because there's a talent here. You know, this city is never, one thing you cannot say is that it's short of talent or creativity or just like constant feeling that's in Hollywood. You know, it's a performer's city. And tonight we've been lucky. We got some good ones up here.
Yes, and it's unfortunate we're not a full-packed house, as we will be next week, of course, and the weeks afterwards our schedules are full. This is the last of not a big schedule, because it's the second show, and we're glad to be able to put it together. Technically, we can get things together, and we're excited about the upcoming schedule, I guess.
Yes, we have Scientologist night out next week. We're going to have everybody come over in the buses, and we told them L. Ron Hubbard will be here. Then we're going to have the psychotic killers from Northern California who are left-handed come down the week after. And eventually, we're going to be province of Kuwait. It's going to be wonderful.
All right, what do you say we bring up our guest, the talented, all-original singer-songwriter, Mr. Cliff Rapp.
Cliff? Yeah.
Get on up there.
It's Cliff, Mom. It's Cliff.
Sound. Is that good? Are we bad? Well, welcome everybody to the Natural Fudge. This is a great place, and God bless the people that run it, because they've been doing it for a long time, and oh, forget a bubble, you know. Bubbles blow up, man. This place has been working for a long time. So we rid of hecklers now? We're gonna do music for the Natural Fudge, because that's basically what it's all about. Well, now, baby, honey, what's wrong with you? Well, now, woman, honey, what's wrong with you? 'Cause now you don't treat me, darling, like you used to do. Get up in the morning, fix something to eat. Before I go to work, I even brush your teeth. Come back in the evening, baby, you're still bad, you know you got a rag tied around your head, oh babe. Honey, what's wrong with you? Well, now you don't treat me, woman, like you used to do. Well, last time telling you to change your ways. Believe me, woman, you know I mean what I say. Last time I'm telling you to stop your jive before you find yourself untied. Well, babe, honey, what's wrong with you? 'Cause now you don't treat me, woman, like you used to do. Well, see, I never know what I'm going to play when I get up here. And we've been talking about the war issue and everything. You know, I want to do something maybe that relates to that. I got a lot of original tunes that all relate to living and life. You know, I lived through the 60s. I'm a Vietnam veteran, and it chokes me up to say so, but maybe I ought to do this for you. It's called Time Plays a Mindless Game. Okay? Drifting days from an endless stream of daydreams and memories of card games, magazines of bitterness sandwiched between empty laughs, silent screams in a factory that turns man into machines. Everything sparkles as if it were clean, because nothing is what it seems, and nothing seems what it means. Well, time plays a mindless game. Insanity rules without mercy, no shame. You know there's a fool, but you don't know his name, and the hatred inside can never be tamed, 'cause the cause of it all is it's always the same, and nobody's never to blame, 'cause when reason's out of season, the only way out is in. I said when reason's out of season, the only way out is in. Yeah, and that's the message here tonight. You know, when reason's out of season, the only way out is in. It's like getting into yourself and believing in who you are and what you got going with your life. So on a lighter note, you know, and I never know what I want to play when I get up here, but, and my name is Cliff Rapp. I'm the real rap music. My last name's spelled R-A-P-P. P-P. Two P's. I mean, if this ain't rap music, then nothing is, okay? How about this? Well, they call my baby Patty, but her real name is Linda Lou. Call my baby Patty, but her real name is Linda Lou. You know, she's so doggone pretty, never know just what my baby's gonna do. You know, we're walking down the street, the cat stopped to look around. Don't you know my woman, she's the sweetest little girl in town. If you ever leave me, gonna break my little heart right now. Marry that girl next Saturday night. Gonna love her for the rest of my life. All my roving days are through, and it's all because of that girl, Linda Lou. Well, Linda Lou, baby, tell me what you gonna do. Real bad dream last night, woman, you told me we were through. If you ever leave me, gonna break my little heart in two. Marry that girl next Saturday night. Gonna love her for the rest of my life. All my roving days are through, and it's all because of that girl. Who?
Linda Lou.
Who?
Linda Lou.
Chair from the house. Who? Linda Lou. Well, Linda Lou, baby, tell me what you gonna do. Real bad dream last night, woman, you told me we were through. If you ever leave me, gonna break my little heart in two. 'Cause every day, you know it's the same old thing. Tell me that you love me, woman, I know it don't mean a thing. 'Cause you've been a lying. Lord, I let it go for much too long. But if you don't believe I'm gonna leave you, I want you to sit up and count the days I'm gone. We all love music. And we all love music, and believe me when I say this, you know, for many years I've been coming around to Natural Fudge, and bless these people's hearts for just giving people a chance to get out here and show their talents. You know, me, I'm getting a little too old to do this anymore. But I'm not older than the owner, so as long as I can keep doing it, he better, all right? And then, I don't know, if I got a little more time, I'm gonna do a couple more tunes. 'Cause it's all real rap music. The real rap music, they don't put 2 P's on my rap. Got me going round in circles, woman. Got me going out of my head. Got me feeling so bad. I don't wanna never ever let you go. 'Cause got your spell upon me. Got your spell upon me. Got your spell upon me once again. Tell you, woman, about this thing of mine. Gonna tell you that I love you, darling, don't you say I'm lying. 'Cause I once again. Guess I know what's wrong today, 'cause the sky just won't turn blue. Only dark clouds fill my eyes and my thoughts of love and you. Sitting waiting for your key in the door. Well now, honey, won't you hurry, please? Hoping you'll be coming home before the break of dawn. Well, I know, my baby, I've treated you wrong, and it's sounding like the same old song. Please forgive me, honey, one more time. I know I'm yours, and you are mine, and when I'm in your loving arms, together we can weather the storm. Together we can weather the storm. One more, I love it, I love it, I love it. You know, one more will do me just fine. This morning, baby, much to my surprise, Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I want you to stick for a sec, maybe, yeah. John's coming back, so. Yeah, we'll take these seats. I want to speak to Cliff. Now about those taxes you didn't pay, Cliff. So Cliff, good set. I heard you last week. Yeah, I'm on this side now. Because John is, well, maybe somebody will get John back there and let him know that we're...
Don't worry about John. We don't need him.
Well, yeah, let's talk about him while he's out of the room. Now, about his age.
No, let's talk about him.
Oh, that's right. We're going to talk about you, Cliff. Oh, the voice from above.
Who is it?
So, Cliff, I mean, you have seen the scene around it for a while. How has it been changing like in Hollywood since you? Because I mean, you've been here a while, huh?
You shut up.
Yeah, well, okay. It sums up like this, Cliff. People change, and that's a fact. And here is John, and he is back, and he's got your guitar, and that's a wrap. Yeah! John Roberts!
I had to come back because Cliff said that I was older than him, and I just want to go ahead for the record.
Well, I hope so.
I'm only 39.
Yeah.
Oh, then you are.
Yeah, 39. Oh, very good.
Right,
See, the
18,
guy's
39.
quick-witted. You see what happens? But what did you think? Your songs were good. You can see that you have that grit, that's what everybody likes, because you loosen people up, they can't hold their mark, because this guy gets their attention one way or another, right?
And my permanent wasn't as tight as yours.
My what? Is that a personal remark?
Not at all, no.
You go to Jiffy Lube, you get what you pay for. It's tough.
Jiffy Lube, oh boy,
Hey,
Todd.
God bless this man, because, I'll give him this gold cross, and hope he'll hold it against me.
A man of his age. Yeah.
Hold it against. No, but the hairstyles changed. Years ago, we had the full beard and the mustache,
No, we didn't. I never grew no hair on my face yet.
Well,
Because you can, Cliff, basically.
I can. Now I'm old enough. I can.
I challenge you to a beard off, Cliff.
Huh?
We'll all grow beards. What do you think?
Look at
He's
you.
not even 50.
What you get? I'm close, but don't worry about it.
You see that? Did you see the picture of Raquel Welch when she was 50?
Yeah.
Raquel Welch.
And I'd like to see it again if we have.
Welch. I don't know. I hate to have to
It's
worry
a Joe Walsh and
It
drag.
wasn't the picture with me, was it?
Well, with anyone. I'm just saying 50
But
years
this was a
old.
real one, Cliff. This was.
Oh, the real picture.
Cliff, you know who you
You
remind me of?
guys have an argument going here? Or
No, I'm going to marry Cliff too tonight. I'm just a lovable co-host guy. But Cliff, you remind me a lot of Joe Walsh. Just in the
No,
way-
everybody says I look like Robert Plant. And then I tell them people that you should tell Robert he looks like me.
which we'll do next time. He's here next week, isn't he, John? We're going to have the Zeppelin reunion.
Wait a minute. Before we go any further, I want to see now. Brenda was here a minute ago and said that you did some fascinating tunes last night, that you were impressed. Now, were these the ones that he just did now? Because I was impressed. But I don't think that he was really...
Then don't ask her if
Don't
you
put her on the
like
spot. It's the
these.
same
No.
tunes.
She's right
No,
there.
it ain't the same
Well, you've got
tunes.
hundreds
I'll
of
never
tunes
do
probably over the years that
Yes.
you've written tunes.
300 tunes.
That many? 300 tunes, my
I'm
God.
holding a guitar pick in my hand, see?
Where were you born?
Buffalo, New York.
Is that right? Huh? Look at that. Buffalo,
Go,
New
go,
York.
Buffalo.
That's something you hear about, but you don't see too many people from
Well,
around.
you will in the Super Bowl. because-
I can't wait to see that they're not going to have the Super Bowl now that war is broken out. Forget the
no,
Super Bowl
no,
because
but-
they have the saboteurs, the terrorists now that we have to be concerned about.
They
We're better
will
placed in the Super Bowl to blow up a few 100,000 people for sabotage.
Not at all.
They will not have it, as I understand it. I saw this on television a little bit ago. Isn't that right? Does anybody else hear about this, where the Super Bowl won't be right now until we think about a better place or
I
situation?
disagree.
Like Venus
These
would be
guys
nice.
can run the ball, they can run away.
Well, I hope so, because this terrorist thing is really something. We haven't had remember, we're only about 5-6 hours into this war. We don't know what's going to happen yet tonight, what may happen. Of course, it's all ruled out nearly 100% that our boundaries will be encroached on as far as missiles or any warlike attack, right? We're safe. We are safe, aren't we, from war? Aren't we safe? Are we
I
safe?
feel good.
I mean, do we feel safe? We get drunk out of our brains and we won't feel a thing anyway. But the point is, our bodies and homes and houses and kids, are we all safe? Do you
My
think? Does
kids
anybody
are
know?
all grown and they're
Your kids are 20.
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
at
you're young.
least, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear from you again. You know.
Cliff missed me.
Well, Cliff, let me ask you this. Are you going to be in town, or?
Oh, good. I thought you were asking me if I'm married again.
No. I want to know if you're living here in town. Are we going to have you back to do a set sometime?
That way, if they blow up the earth around here, I got a way to float away. And
So you're going to be in town then?
I am in town, and
Well,
I'm
that's
happy
good.
to be here.
Where do you live? Here in the hills, or?
No, I live in Marina Del Rey.
Oh, that's may even be better, huh? Or is it?
Yeah, Popeye is your neighbor. It's a good place.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right,
I was
we're gonna-
protecting my boat tonight.
We'll ask Cliff to come back another time.
Absolutely.
Thanks for doing the tunes, Cliff, and there we have it. So thank you very much. That's Cliff Rapp, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cliff Rapp.
All right. Thank you, Cliff. We'll have you back again.
Cliff.